Hey YouTube, this is Tammy at Forensikchic, and I haven't made a video in a couple of weeks since Christmas Day, so I thought I would come on and make a quick video. Just getting ready for bed, but I thought if I don't do it now, I'll probably forget to do it. So, let's see, we'll start with the numbers. I was 234 at the start of the journey, and I was 225 on surgery day. And the last time I made a video on Christmas Day, I was 179. The next week, which was week 20, I lost 3 pounds, so I was 175.9, and then I stayed at 175.9 all this week. So this morning I was 175.7, but I've been, just kind of going back and forth between, just a few tenths of a pound. So tomorrow is my 5 month surgiversary, so we're going to make this a 5 month video. And so I don't think it's going to be any much different in the morning than it was this morning. So I think that's I think it's just a little over 58 pounds that I've lost in 5 months. So I'm really happy with that. And it does its own little pattern. Like I'll drop 3 or 4 pounds, but I'll stay there for 2 weeks. And then I'll drop 2 or 3 more and stay there for 2 weeks. Since the 8th of December to now, I've lost a little over 8 pounds, 8 to 8.5 pounds. So I'm pretty happy with that because in the month of from November 8th to December 8th, my surgiversary thing, I only lost 6 pounds in November because I had a big stall that lasted for 2 or 3 weeks for most of November. So I feel pretty good about December's totals, and that's okay. I started a running program with my husband. We're learning to run a 5K, hopefully. It's really the program I'm following is to be able to run for 30 minutes. And hopefully I'm going to push it on to 45, so it'll take me at the speed I run probably 45 minutes to run a 5K. So I'm going to try to do that, and hopefully we're going to schedule that for March. I was thinking maybe February, but I don't want to push it too soon because I want to be able to finish it. That's my New Year's resolution was to finish a um, a 5K in during the year at some point. So, and I have asthma pretty bad, and so I didn't know how that was going to work out. But I went and got a physical so I could do the running program, and he said that I was okay, and I got an inhaler, and I used it for the first time today, and it really helped a lot with the lung pain. I used to have some burning in my chest a lot when I tried to run, and that was obviously the asthma. Of course, everybody's a little out of breath, but it would really burn. So that inhaler took care of most of the burning. So I'm doing good on that. I'm already worked up to walking 4 minutes and running three, and doing 4 cycles of that. So I can't hardly believe I run 12 minutes of the thing, which is pretty good for me. I mean, I really am not used to running. So we're both doing good. Me and my husband are both doing really well on that. I've had a couple of really good NSVs. A lot of people at work are really noticing the weight loss. And on New Year's Day, I came downstairs and my son and daughter were down there in the kitchen. And my son was like, "Oh my God, Mom, you're getting so skinny. I didn't know you were this skinny." I hadn't been called skinny and I couldn't tell you when. So they were both saying, "You really look thin in those clothes." I had some workout clothes on, and they thought that I really looked thin. But it made my day, for my kids to notice because they're around me all the time, and so I thought that was pretty good. And then we went to the gym. I think it was that day, or maybe the day after, and we were doing my husband and I do weight training on the days we don't run. So we were doing legs, and we were doing the thigh ones where, some of them you get on the machine and you push your thighs together and back apart. And the other opposite is your knees are together when you start and you push them open. So we were doing that where your knees are together when you start and you push the machine open. It kind of butterflies out. And so he had had his turn, and of course, he's tall and bigger than me, so his thighs touch together. Even his knees come almost all the way together when the machine is at the tightest, notch, so that you get the full range of motion. So when it was my turn, I got on and I did 3 or 4 reps, and he goes, "Hey, you're cheating." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Don't you want to put the machine where it's on the tightest one, where you get the full range of motion?" And I said, "It is on the tightest one." So we checked to make sure it was, and it was. But the reason he thought it wasn't is because he thought my thighs should be touching because they used to. And now that I've lost a lot of weight, especially in my legs, there's probably 4 or 5 inches between my knees, even when the machine is fully closed. So we got a really big kick out of that. That he didn't realize I'd lost so much weight in my legs that he thought they were supposed to be together when we were at the beginning, and he thought I was cheating on the weight machine, which I thought that was really fun. Let's see what else happened. I'm wearing mostly 14s and a few 12s. I've got one pair of jeans that are 12s that fit really good. But I'm really in between sizes. Like the 14s get too big and I have to wear a belt with them in the waist especially. But the 12s are still a little too tight in the thighs. So, I'm just sort of in between there. And I wear a lot of medium tops and some, large and medium. So there's a few things in medium I can wear. Some things are still a little too snug. So, somewhere between medium and large, depending on how it's made. So I'm pretty proud of that, and I've got a lot of different clothes. I've been going to the thrift stores to find clothes that were in between sizes, and I've been getting really lucky finding a lot of good deals on some name brand clothes, and I even bought a lot of clothes in sizes a lot smaller than I am now. I bought 10s and 8s and 6s, if they were really nice, and I thought that I could use them later, for spring. Like I bought shorts and capri pants in the smaller sizes because it'll be at least spring or summer, by the time I'm that small. But I have hope now that that's actually going to happen. I mean, before I keep waiting for the other shoe to fall. I keep, somebody else said that in their video. That just, for some reason, maybe this is the last bit I'm going to lose. But somewhere in the back of my mind, I know that I'm not anywhere near done. And once we're running consistently for a long period of time, I think the weight and I'm going to tone up a lot. The weight's going to come on off, and I'm going to tone up. So I don't fret when I don't lose one week if I stay the same or nearly the same, because I know by the next week I'm going to have a bigger drop, and that's all going to work out. Anyway, oh, on my blood work, I had some, the physical done. So they drew my blood for that, and they just did the cholesterol and, I don't know, a CBC. Not too. It wasn't the big panel that I get from my surgeon. Um, so I compared it to my 3 month blood work, and so that's 3 months and 5 months. So, but my cholesterol went back up. It was weird. It's not high. It's 186, but it was like 150 something at the 3 month check, and now it's back up again. So I was kind of concerned about it, and my bad cholesterol was high, like it actually registered high on the blood work, and I was like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Is it all the animal protein I'm eating is causing my cholesterol to go up? And I don't want it to be up. So I'm gonna try to eat a little bit more, like eat oatmeal in the morning as best I can, and try to drink a protein shake, which I hate them all. But I had a friend say that the Special K one is pretty good, so I'm gonna try it. It doesn't have as much protein as like one you make at home, but I can't even drink those, so it's pointless to try to do that. But I thought if I had a protein shake that I could actually stomach, I'll try that with oatmeal, and then maybe drink some orange juice that is fortified with the stuff that lowers your cholesterol. I'm going to try that for the next 3 weeks because I have to get my blood drawn for my 6 month checkup in February. Um, so maybe it'll be down by then. So that's my goal for right now, is to continue the running program and try to get my cholesterol back down to the one in the 150s where it was at the 3 month checkup. My hair's fallen out a lot. It's gotten fairly thin. I don't know if you can really tell, but I can't tell exactly yet. It just is sort of flatter on my head, and it doesn't, it really falls out when it's wet. So I try not to wash it as often as I normally would because it's falling out, and I'm afraid I'm going to wash it out till there's nothing left. So my doctor, my PCP, told me to buy biotin and take that. So I found some biotin shampoo and conditioner online, and two bottles of biotin, which would probably be maybe 3 months worth or so. of the soft gel so I could be sure I could swallow it and without problems. I don't like big pills. Um, and I bought that online, and that'll be coming in a little while. So hopefully that's going to slow down or help regrow my hair that I've lost. I don't have any patches or anything in it yet, but it's coming out more and where it's kind of alarming how much hair is in my hands when I run them through it when it's wet. Um, Other than that, school starts back for me on Monday, so I'll be doing a whole lot more studying. Since I've had the Christmas break, it's been great, and now I'm about to have two more classes in my master's program, so I'm going to be busy with that, and that's pretty much all that's going on right now. And so I will try to check back in about 2 weeks, and I'll talk to you then. Bye.